That's why I really don't like to get into debates, because there's so much, there's no consistency. You are not going to find consistency. Okay? You are not. Years ago, I was telling this same friend about sweet potatoes. Oh, sweet potatoes aren't good for you. They cause, no, that's not true. You can't just look at black and white, okay? Sweet potatoes are you can't just say, oh, I don't want to get into it. Sweet potatoes can be a part of a healthy diet. Sweet potatoes can be a part of a regular diet, okay? You can't just say, oh, one food is bad or whatever, unless, you're talking about just something you know is bad. Oh, I don't think anybody would say that, like, licorice or jelly beans or whatever, they're not good for you, okay? Chocolate, if you have the right kind, and in moderation, chocolate can be good for you. Plus, even the wrong kind of chocolate is good, as I had a book before talking about it, why women love chocolate. It's good for the morale, it's good emotions. But if you want to go for health, dark chocolate is the one that's really good for you, real dark chocolate. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing consistent, nothing. So if my ex-friend hears that I'm putting coconut oil, which I was told by someone else to do, on my mom's scalp, I don't need to get an email. This is why coconut oil is bad for you. Because I bet you anything, if I researched it, I could find out somebody refuting that coconut oil is good for your hair. But it's not even going in her hair anyway, so the point is moot. And my whole point is, you can apply that to everything in life, even this whole latest pandemic thing, okay? No matter where you look, you're going to find a different opinion, a different belief, a different opinion. And you just have to sort it all out for yourself and not take anything as the gospel truth. Whether it's big things or little things, okay? You think because my ex-friend sent that to me, I'm not going to put that on him? No. I'm irritated that she sent it. Okay? It's irritating. My mom tells her something and I have to get an email that coconut oil is bad for your hair. Meanwhile, everybody has been saying it's good, but it doesn't matter because we're not putting it on our hair. We're putting a tiny bit on our scalp. That's it. And I don't think that's going to do anything bad, okay? Period. Not saturating her hair with it. The reason I'm pointing this out is because this whole thing with the dog food, okay? And now people are reverting back, which is exactly what the corporate giants want. Scare them that the grain-free, the good dog food, which, has been touted as better. It at least doesn't have the fucking roadkill in it. Doesn't have the grinded up flea collars or the dogs that have been, I've had more than one site. I believe that 100% is happening. Just like so much is happening to us behind the scenes. It's the same thing with the fucking dog food, okay? People don't make this shit up. I know they don't. I know it. And my common sense tells me that fucking corn as the first ingredient of a dog food. Holy fucking shit. At least my Blue Wilderness has meat as the first ingredient always. I'm almost 13 years old, so I think a lot of it is the luck of the draw. Because there are people on there. I've always given my dog whatever, kibbles and bits, or anything like that, and he's 13. Well, my dog's always got healthy food, and he's 13. You get what I'm saying? There are people who drink and smoke and do whatever and live to be, it is. There are always exceptions. There are always whatever. In the end, people are going to believe what they believe and not believe, you know. So even reading comments from people can drive me insane. Because you hear one thing and then you hear another. And now we have people saying, who says that Purina and all them aren't good for dogs? You know, they do the testing and they come out with they come out with the statistics too, and they do their own testing. I just read on the Blue Wilderness site, okay, all the things they do for quality for their dogs, for their dog food, and I looked, and the one Omar's been eating, the duck and sweet potato, for years. It did. Remember, I started doing Dr. Marty's supplementing with Dr. Marty's um, raw food, because I believe that 100% too. That's the stuff, the liver and all that, in the wild that the dogs go for. Okay. Um, Dogs don't eat grains in the wild, but then people will say, well, but our dogs are not the wild dogs. They've adapted. Yeah, I don't care. Corn isn't even good for humans, as far as I'm concerned, especially the GMO corn, let alone it's the first ingredient in fucking dog food, okay?